Hello? Here's the cooker that's got to come out and be replaced with a new one. Put a knife on it. And quite a lot of mess. He lives near. Turning it on then. Yeah.
But he wasn't. So.
Right. Where do we take this then? Outside the front door?
Seems so. Well, they'll have trolleys, won't they?
I guess so,
Or
yes.
just scrape the floor.
The other side.
Yeah.
Everyone has to move.
Their cars. But it doesn't matter because you're on the other.
Everyone has to move their vans to the other side of the road or they get a ticket. So there's the new cooker. Nothing much to really see, is it? It's not much different from the other one, except it's an induction cooker. So we're just going to wire it up now. Did I film myself what?
Wiring in.
No, I didn't. I didn't bother filming it myself wiring it in because it was so boring. There we go. Another mission accomplished for... Look at that.
What do you do?
So, the V Pro's out now and the Xano one appears to work. So we've got the Xano. For some reason the Aurora didn't work at all. Not surprisingly, it's a Triac. Where we're heading to now is a property where I've put some tree lights in on platforms. And so they had these Scots pines and I put platforms up on them. I call them platforms, really they're just armatures which I constructed from Unistrut to take the cables and the lighting units. Right, well here we are in the driveway. I'll just show you how it's pretty hard going because it's very potted. And my van's very heavy and I don't like to go in any of these holes. And there's another property up here as well where I've put a an exterior and outside, quite a big lot of armour cable, and a garden lighting in a terrace or steps, and we'll go and check on that as well while I'm here. I'd like to try and get round these places every year to just to make sure that everything that went in is still working. And so if I put a commercial fan in, say a commercial kitchen, I'll go around every year and inspect that, just check that it's been cleaned properly and fan blades aren't hitting the cowling or anything disastrous like that. I don't know whether I'll be able to film in the house, but I can see there's someone hoovering in one of the properties, so we'll see anyway. But I'll make my approach to the property now, and we'll go and look at the garden, and go and look at the electrics I put in and make sure that everything's still going okay. Right, I've done the first house and the garden electrics are all fine, and I did a little job in the kitchen on some LEDs above their Aga. The householder for the second property is not here, so it's just a question of having a look round and just checking everything's still where it should be. These are the junction boxes for this tree, and the cable, that's the end of the armour cable there, and the beginning of the high tuff, which I wrap round the tree, and then I wrap round the tree, and I just put the umbrella down. Let's see, I telephoto you up there. It's not very easy to see, is it? There we are, just see the lights there. Some cable, not electric cable, but a cleat with cordage. With cleat with cordage on it allows me to pull up an ascender line, so I can at least get one line up or two lines over, safety line and the ascender line, and then I can use the ascender to get up there. I left those in situ, so what I'm going to do now is just uncleat the cordage that I've got up there and pull it round just to make sure it's still free and that the branches aren't growing round the cable. The other part of this system is the PIR, which I put on some unistrut here. So here are the lights on the terrace. They were going to get Collingwood lights here, but the Collingwood lights, which are similar to this, are made of solid copper. They're made of solid copper. They weigh about 8 kilograms each, which is fine, but they retail at about £369 each. So in the end we went for some about £30 units. They were £30 each, and it's quite a neat job. These bronze lights on the steps, they go up, and the lighting containment is here, so all my armour is under here. I should go and get a key and just look inside that. a pig. Hello, pig. Right, it's about a quarter of an hour later and the householder is back, and there is a sensor, possibly a sensor that's not working, so I'm just going to test to see whether there's electricity to the sensor, and if there is, I'll have a fiddle about with the sensor, see if we can get the lights working. Okay, so that was another Excite floodlight that's failed after a few months. I put another Excite in, Excite 20 watt that I had on the van.
To join me for my new podcast, Full Disclosure. In the latest episode, I sit down with...
So just as well I popped in.
And subscribe now on the...
The way I see it with an installation is that the installation, you put it in and it's your materials and your labour, but after you leave, I see the installation as actually something on my behalf in that property, something doing a job for me. So I'm paid for the labour, I'm paid for the installation, I'm paid for my expertise there, but when you leave and the thing's signed off and working, it's still yours in a way. It's an outpost of the company. I don't know if this sounds potty, but or megalomaniac of me, but I feel it's an outpost of the company, an outpost of your reputation, of you working for your reputation, still working for your company, and that's ongoing. So hopefully you've got the foot in the door with the installation, but the thing, you're still working by proxy. So these Excite floodlights that have started packing up are a bit of a nightmare for me, and that's really it highlights one of the reasons why Sparks won't use the cheapest of materials for the jobs, because it's not worth your while if you have to keep going back and changing stuff. Now this RF switch went in less than a year ago, and the range is right down now to the extent that you have to hold the transmitter inches away from the receiver in order to get the signal to switch the lights on and off. And so I'm very, very glad I caught that, you know, the very next week after the weekend where they first discovered that fault. Warm white it was.
Warm white one.
Yeah.
I did a return for the 41 and that. It just packed up with it.
It packed up a while back, but we thought it was a sensor. We thought it was a PIR I hadn't put in.
Okay.
I went to change the PIR and I looked at it, I thought that's quite a new one. So I checked the light, and the light wasn't working. So it's been gone now at least 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did a return that. It just said, oh,
Yeah.
And
After a year, they've got a 3-year warranty on them. So
yeah.
yeah. Okay. Hey? Louder. It has to be louder.
No.